into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Pedro Martinez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Brian Roberts, the next batter. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Nick Markakis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Eddie Murray. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Evans is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And stepping in, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Wade.
Now the pitch.
Boggs.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now the pitch. 2-0.
Inside.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Palmer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mullins able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken. And now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
That is it. The third base.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
In now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the season.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Robinson leads off first with 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Trey Mancini as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, David Ortiz.
First offering on its way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Fouled away.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The pitch, and misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Mateo.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Dwight Evans, the batter now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
2 out with a man at first. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Mullins gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now for Baltimore, Freddie Galvis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's just out.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Brian Roberts batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. for the start of the fourth. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and one strike. 1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Bogaerts.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit sharply on the ground with the left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fox, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. One left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Oh, look at Robinson. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. To the plate now, Dwight Evans. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Robinson. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now it'll be Pedro Severino, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0.
Inside ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Severino, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Evans is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat
second
next.
Baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And that one yanked just foul. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Next up, Jimmy Fox. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That's by him for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Just Trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Evans has it, and there's one away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. This one's down to third. Boggs fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 31.
Next, here is Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
David Ortiz.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0. Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes on 3-0. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-1. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Now to the plate, Dwight Evans, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Pitch on the way. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Strike 2, swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. Now 1-0 Boston. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Trey Mancini. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next will be the designated hitter, Freddie Galvis, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
1 out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly route.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tyler Wells is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Tyler Wells.
And now in the box, Christian Vasquez.
Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wells playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wade Boggs singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Xander Bogaerts would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Right side, but it's well foul. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in once again is Brian Roberts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's taken, ball 3.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Full count still. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
32, Matt Barnes.
first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Roberts on at first, nobody out. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over,
he's in there.
keeping particularly close tabs on him. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hit hard, but foul. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Digging in next, Cal Ripken. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 0-1 and a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The 1-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up is Jimmy Fox. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Jimmy.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Set to deal on 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Severino is after it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Up next, J.D. Martinez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. And now here is Brooks Robinson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning. Ready now is Cedric Mullins. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Evans on the move. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. One and one. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Hit hard to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ryan Brazier takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So next to bat will be Pedro Severino. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set and the pitch.
That's outside.
Galvis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Orioles lead it 3-1. Paul Fry enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Weak roller right side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now back. The right fielder. Dwight Evans.
Big spot here, and it'll be Dwight Evans. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and picked up the RBI.
Now at the plate is Christian Vasquez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tyler Wells claims the win out of the pen, his first. Paul Fry closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.